We were wrong about Liberty Falls. August 28th, 2024 was an absolute horrible day for the COD Zombies community. The reason behind this is because of COD Next. At COD Next, we got our first look at gameplay for the second Zombies map coming to Black Ops 6. That map is Liberty Falls, and it set the community on fire. I mean, the amount of hate this map got was absolutely insane. I have been in the Zombies community for over a decade, and I have never seen anything like it. Every single YouTuber was making videos hating on it, including me. I've made multiple videos talking about how I felt this map was underwhelming, looked bad, and I was disappointed by it in general. And I have to say, we were all wrong. Kind of. You see, before COD Next, Liberty Falls was marketed as a smaller, but just as deep and intricate of a map as Terminus. And just a few days before COD Next, we got one of the greatest intro cutscenes of all time. We finally got the long-awaited return of the fan-favorite character Richtofen, and it got the community more hyped than ever before. I mean, this was shaping out to be one of the most amazing maps we've ever seen.
A game now to 3.
So only 3 per match.
Make it a little tougher and higher rounds, less opportunity.
Wow, this is
I definitely needed that. I needed,
this is bad. This is not good at all. I swear when I say I've never seen any community lose hype for something this fast. And we did not just lose hype for Liberty Falls. No. The community lost hype for Black Ops 6 Zombies entirely. It was like we forgot Terminus existed, but I don't necessarily blame people for that, considering they were staring at a dumpster fire right in front of them. I mean, this reveal just had so many problems. Firstly, the live stream for the reveal was just super low quality and extremely pixelated. Secondly, the map and gameplay looked extremely easy, as you could buy all perks from the Wonder Fizz immediately. And if you watch my channel, you know how much I absolutely despise the new Wonder Fizz. And the gameplay just seemed very easy, with lots of big, huge open areas for training. I mean, Duke Dennis got to round 50 on his first attempt, and he does not even play zombies. Thirdly, the HUD and UI elements were just broken. Power-ups would appear above your perks, blocking them. Everything was just misaligned and looked off. Fourthly, the map just seemed to have no aura or atmospheric elements at all. Fifthly, it just seemed entirely unrelated to the intro cutscene. I mean, in the intro, Richtofen was in a museum with the Wonderwaff. He goes down an elevator into this hidden underground area with the Forsaken in the middle of the room. But when we see the map, Richtofen and the museum make no appearance, and it seemed like the cutscene was for a different map entirely. I could keep going on and on about things that looked wrong with this map, but as we all know, Treyarch did something that most AAA publishers don't do. They listened to the community feedback, and they showed us some changes that they made in a blog post. I'm not going to get too deep into this blog post, as I already made an entire video discussing it when it came out, but they essentially showed us some of the changes they made to the map and HUD/UI, and the changes were minor, as they didn't have much time left to actually change things, but I do feel like they were an overall improvement, and they did fix some issues. Specifically with the HUD, to me, I felt that the new HUD that they showed was a pretty large improvement over the original HUD, and they did fix the Wonder Fizz by making it spawn in after round 25. Then Black Ops 6 released, and we all finally got to play and experience Liberty Falls for ourselves. And I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised by Liberty Falls. Firstly, I want to do a comparison of the COD Next gameplay versus my gameplay that I recorded. And as you can see, the COD Next gameplay just looks horrible. I mean, my gameplay is a million times better. Now let's actually talk about the gameplay and aura of the map. When you first start the match, you can hear cars exploding and people screaming. And I know that this sounds like a minor thing, but it really does do a lot. And the first time I heard it, I was kind of freaked out by it, in all honesty, because I just didn't expect it at all. They also added these purple dark ether lightning storm things, and they are only for the Easter egg, and they really don't do anything else. A quick side note, Treyarch said that the main Easter egg would have atmospheric elements, but that was basically just a lie, because, like, yeah, the clouds are there, but that's pretty much it, and the clouds don't really do anything. But speaking of Easter eggs, this map has a good Easter egg that isn't very hard, but I think it's really fun to do. Also, I think this map might have the best side Easter eggs we've ever seen in Zombies. I mean, you can literally bowl. You can turn into the Etherella trap. You can literally turn into a trap. Like, that's freaking awesome, dude. Also, the free Jekkon Easter egg is really fun to do to me, and I really enjoy it. It's simple, it's fun. It was super fun to find because I was hunting for it as well. I just really enjoy the free Jekkon Easter egg in this map. I personally feel like the map has a very good flow and general layout. It's kind of hard for me to define flow, but when you actually play the map, it just feels good and smooth to play. And the game is pretty difficult relative to what we've seen at COD Next. Now, a lot of that difficulty is from boss spam, which I feel needs to be changed in some way, but I generally like the difficulty of Black Ops 6. Plus, the amount of zombies that spawn in at once is just so awesome to me. So many more zombies can spawn in on the map now. It just feels so good to have huge hordes following you. When we first seen Liberty Falls, I was genuinely expecting it to be a D to F tier map, but after playing it and giving it a fair shot, I would honestly say this is a B tier map, and I personally really enjoy it, and I'm pleasantly surprised by it, and I feel like that is the general community opinion. I think this map is a big surprise for a lot of people, and it's really good at what it does, which is being a simple map for camo grinders, casuals, or people who just want to have some simple fun. And I think this is also a perfect contrast to Terminus. Terminus is a pretty complex map and can be a lot for some players. And I personally love that we have 2 maps at launch. If I'm playing too much Terminus and getting a bit bored, I can jump into Liberty Falls and vice versa. And these maps have so much content in them, I don't find myself getting bored too often. It feels like every time I play them, I do something that I didn't do in the last game, and I absolutely love it. Future CODs definitely need to have 2+ maps on launch. With only 1 map, the gameplay becomes monotonous and boring after a while. I mean, how many times can you really play D Machine without getting bored? And personally, I think it's just very insane how much better this game is than Cold War already. This game has taken every single Cold War aspect and every single Cold War element and improved upon it. Even if you don't like the systems from Cold War and maybe you still don't like them in Black Ops 6, every single Cold War system that is in Black Ops 6 has been drastically improved, and it already has 2 maps that are better than every map in Cold War, in my opinion. I think Liberty Falls is better than every single Black Ops Cold War map, and I also believe that Terminus is definitely better than every Black Ops Cold War map. It's not even close. And I think that that's the general opinion of the community. I think the community is kind of shocked with this game because a lot of people are expecting the whole game to be a little bit of a letdown, and I think it's actually been better than people were expecting. Me personally, I would say that this game has been the best zombies launch maybe ever if we're talking about just reception of the community. When Black Ops 3 came out, I remember people didn't like Shadows of Evil because it felt like it was too complicated and it was too far from what zombies originally was. People didn't like all the alien and the Lovecraftian monsters. Now people obviously love that, but when the game came out, people didn't really like that, so a lot of players went to the Giant because it was the more simple map. It was what felt more like zombies to them, right? And I think every single COD Zombies game has had a pretty bad launch, if we're being honest. Maybe not Black Ops 1 and World at War, but Black Ops 2 released with Transit, which is horrible. Like I just talked about with Black Ops 3, was not very popular at the beginning. BO4 was just a crash fest and was not popular at launch at all. Cold War was just mid all the way around. I think Cold War always had problems and people never really liked Cold War, at least not me. I've always had problems with the Cold War system, such as the perk system, the point system, the Wonder Fizz, I've made videos about this. I'm not going to drag on about it, but I think people are genuinely surprised and happy with the launch of Black Ops 6. I know that I personally am. I have been shocked by this. I thought the game was going to be much worse, and I'm glad it's not. Obviously, that helps me in every aspect of life. First of all, this is my literal job. The better the game does, the more people like it, is the better for me. Second of all, I love this game. I love the zombies community. I love the zombies games. I want these games to be the best they can, and I want them to be fun because I'm actually playing them. I want to play a good, fun game. I don't want to play a bad game. I'm just super happy with this game. I want you guys to let me know in the comments down below, what are your guys' thoughts on this game? Are you happy with this so far? What are your complaints? I just want to know the general opinion on Black Ops 6. Plus, I have a video coming soon with No Name here. I'm continuing my series, Straight Up Takes. I need you guys' comments, so please comment what your thoughts on Black Ops 6 are. Any comment, negative, positive, whatever you want to comment, please comment. I'm currently working on a video similar to this for Terminus, and I will also be making a full zombies review video in the near future. But for now, you should watch this video right here of me and my friends doing the Liberty Falls Easter egg because it was an absolute blast. So if you want to see that, you can click on this video right here. Thank you guys for watching.